Hi, how are you? I am here today to explain to you the quadratic functions. What I want to give you some properties of quadratic functions. The standard form of a quadratic equation is ax squared plus bx plus c. This is the standard form of a quadratic equation with c difference of 0. Second one, the curve formed by quadratic equation a quadratic equation is called a graph, is called a graph. We may express quadratic function using function notation. As this is function, quadratic function. This is quadratic equation. F of x equal ax squared plus bx plus c. C difference of 0. Now I want to give you the graph of quadratic function. Graph of quadratic functions. Graph of quadratic functions. Always the graph of a quadratic equation or function is a parabola. The graph of quadratic function is a parabola. Like this or like this. It's like a parabola. A parabola opens up. When parabola opens up when the coefficient of x squared a is positive, is greater than 0. When a is greater than 0, a parabola opens down when E is negative. E is negative or is less than 0. It's like this. The parabola, when A is positive or is greater than 0, or opens up. It's like this. I want to show you. Is parabola is like this. A parabola opens down when E is negative. It's like this. It's like this parabola. Always is like this. I want to explain to you. This is y, this is x. Y always equal ax squared plus bx plus c. For example, here E is greater than 0. That means parabola is open up. Is open up. Parabola is open up. Like this. Is open up. Parabola is open up. It's like this. Is open up. The parabola is open up. And we have in this parabola, we have, this is a line of symmetry. Is a line of, this is line of symmetry of parabola. This side is symmetric of this side. If you have this side, we can get this side by symmetric of this line. That is axis of symmetry. Or line of symmetry. And you have OC, and you have again, this is a point. This point is called, this is vertex. This vertex. This point called vertex. If you see this vertex is the highest, is the lowest point on the parabola. That's called, is called the minimum. Minimum. This is called vertex or called the minimum of parabola. Parabola. I want to show you again another graph. Always y, x, y equal ax squared plus bx plus c, c difference of 0. And you have like this. I want to show you. The parabola is open down. Why open down? Open down because E is less than 0. When E is less than 0, a parabola opens down. It's like this. And you have same thing like is axis of symmetry. This is axis of symmetry for this parabola. This is axis of symmetry, or is line of symmetry. And you have here vertex. If you see here, this is vertex. This vertex, if you see a vertex here, is a maximum. Is maximum of parabola. Is maximum. Is maximum of parabola. If you see here, You have two types of parabola. Parabola opens up, parabola opens down. If A is greater than 0, parabola opens up. And we have axis of symmetry, and we have vertex is the minimum point of parabola. If E is negative, is less than 0, the parabola is opens down, and you have same thing always. You have axis of symmetry of parabola, and vertex, if you see a vertex, is a maximum of parabola, because it's the point maximum. Here is minimum. And now we're now on looking for the x coordinates of vertex. If you see here, vertex here, first one here. This is first one, this is second one. In first one, what do you have? We have the vertex here. The vertex of a parabola is the lowest point, is lowest point. This is the lowest point. Then parabola that's open up. The vertex of parabola is the lowest point. Parabola opens down, opens up. Second one here. Second one here. The highest point. The highest point here on a parabola opens down. The highest point here in second one, the highest point on a parabola opens down, opens up, opens down. The vertex here is the lowest point. The vertex here is the highest point. Always is vertex here. The highest point on a parabola here, second one, opens down, and the highest point that is vertex. Vertex is the highest point on a parabola. That means here is mean. The highest point here on a parabola, that is max. Vertex is max. Vertex max. Vertex is mean. Every parabola is symmetric with respect to a vertical line through its vertex. This line is called every parabola is symmetric. Is symmetric with respect to a vertical line, a vertical line through its vertex. Through its vertex. Parabola, every parabola is symmetric with respect to a vertical line. This line is going through its vertex, always. Its vertex. This line is called the axis of symmetry. Is called the axis of symmetry. Is called the axis of symmetry of a parabola, of parabola. What is the x coordinates of vertex? The x coordinates of vertex and equation and equation of the axis of symmetry can be found by the following formula. Can be found by following formula. The axis coordinates, because the axis coordinates here. He has axis and he has y coordinates. X coordinates, the vertex has x coordinates and y coordinates. For the x coordinates of vertex and equation of the axis of symmetry can be found by the following formula. I wanna explain to you how is this formula to find x coordinates and y coordinates of vertex. I want to give you now. It's very important. Axis of symmetry. Axis of symmetry of parabola, parabola. The axis of symmetry of parabola has the equations here. Equation x equal minus b over 2e. This is the axis. Axis of a symmetry of parabola is x equal minus b over 2e. That is the equation of axis of symmetry. This formula also, this one, this formula also gives the x coordinates. This one is this one too. Huh? This is equation. This is equation of symmetry of a parabola, and it is also the x coordinates of the vertex. of vertex of parabola. This is the axis of symmetry, and this also is x coordinates of vertex of parabola. Is very important. This x is same thing, axis of parabola, e the x coordinates of vertex. Once the x coordinates of vertex has been determined, once the x coordinates of vertex has been determined, then the y coordinates can be found. How we can find the y coordinates of vertex? It's easy. Just we have to put the x coordinates in the equation of parabola by putting value found for x coordinates into the equation, into the equation, and evaluating the equation, and evaluating the equation, Now I want to give you example. I want to give you example now. Example here. Example here. We consider the equation y equal minus 2x squared plus 12x minus 10. I want to give you this example. I'm going to explain to you how to find vertex, the equation of axis of symmetry of parabola, and how the coordinates of vertex. Now, I'm going to give you a solution now. First one, how is the parabola? First one, how is the parabola? How is this parabola? We have sense. We have here, if you see here, E equal minus t, B equal 12, C equal minus 10. That is the coefficient of our equation. Here, since E equal minus 2, that means which is less than 0. What does mean? That means in parabola, how is parabola now? How is parabola? I explained to you before. When A is less than 0, that parabola is open down. When the E is greater than 0, the parabola is open up. Then the parabola here is open up. Parabola opens up. Opens up. Now, we have to, second one, we have to find axis of symmetry. Axis of symmetry. If you hear, we have the equation of axis symmetry. X equal minus b over 2a. It's easy, you know. Now, we use equation. If you have the equation of axis of symmetry, x equal minus b over 2a. Balance. And you have a, b, c. That's x equal minus b 2 over a. What is b? Minus b is 12 over 2 multiplied by a is minus 2. Is minus 12 over 2 multiplied by 2 is 4, is minus 4. 2, 12 over 4 is 3. Minus disappear. Is become plus 3. X equal 3. Axis of symmetry. This is axis of symmetry. X equal 3. That is solution. The equation of axis of symmetry is x equal 3. This is solution. Now I want to show you how to find the coordinates of vertex. I want to show you now. I want to explain to you how to find the xy, x coordinates and y coordinates. I explained to you before, this x, this is equation or of axis of symmetry, and same thing is the x coordinates of the vertex. This is third one now. The x coordinates of vertex is 3. Is 3 from here, because the x coordinates is something like the equation of axis of symmetry. Now looking for y coordinates of vertex. Just we have to put, now we have to put x equal 3 in the equation. We have x equal minus 2x squared plus 12 x minus 10. That's now what equal x equal 3 is minus 2 is here. X is 3 squared. Here is 3 plus 12 multiplied 3 minus 2 equal minus 2 multiplied by 3 squared 9 plus 12 multiplied by 3 is 36 minus 10 equal minus 18 minus 10 plus 26. This minus 28 plus 26 equal 8. Why equal 8? If you say I find the y coordinates vertex. Now we have x here. You have x coordinates here. This is x equal 3. This is the coordinates, and this is the y coordinates. That's now we have like a pair 3 and 8. This is the graph. This is the pair of points of vertex. The vertex of parabola, or the parabola is located at the order pair as the order pair x and y. X equal 3, y equal 8. On the graph, that is the solution for this equation. First, we determine that the parabola opens up because e is less than 0. Second one, we find axis of symmetry by using the equation x equal minus b over 2. The equation is x equal 3. The same thing, this is the x coordinates of the vertex. The x coordinates of vertex is 3. And to find y coordinates of vertex, just you have to put x3 in the equation here. We have here. And we find y. Then we have this pair 3 and 8. This is vertex of a parabola. Then the pair of vertex of parabola is 3 and 8. That is enough today. I see you next time. Good luck.